So it's currently 25 to 8 AM on Friday the 9th of February 2024, and today I'll be heading down to London to play yet another gig with the brilliant Super Grouse Reeling Band. Now, I don't actually leave Perth until about 10 AM, but I thought I'd get up nice and early and go for a quick swim at you-know-where, Bannatynes. I've actually been doing quite well with the old morning swims, and it's an awful lot easier when there's a wee bit more light in the sky this time of day, as I'm sure my good pal Seaface would agree. So yeah, I'm going to head in for a quick swim now, and I'll catch up with you all on the train. And this is a train journey I'm particularly excited about, and I hope it all goes to plan. We'll find out in just a second. If I'm not mistaken, this is my first ever first-class train journey, and I'm going to do a very quick review. I'll start with the seats. Weirdly, I didn't find them to be more comfortable than standard class. However, they do recline. I just didn't realise this until about 20 minutes outside of London. They are a little bit wider though, and I love these little solo seats. As a part-time introvert, I would have loved to have had one of those. Storage is the same deal as standard class, which is nice for keeping your pipes close by, but OMG, it's a bit of a stretch to reach up and put things overhead. Especially when you're short like me. Oh, there's Murrayfield. And as usual with almost every train seat, whether standard or first class, there are plenty of options for charging your devices too. So the food menu looks excellent, whatever time of day you're travelling, with lots of things on offer. I now regretfully went for the eggs Florentine sandwich, which was nice enough, but I 100% should have gone with the casserole. The person across from me did, and I was jealous. The jam sponge with custard was the highlight of the food offerings, and it was devoured so quickly I didn't even manage to get a shot of it. Right, I think that's all for now, so back to me on location at King's Cross Station. Okay, I've made it to King's Cross. That was quite an enjoyable experience in first class. I don't know if I'd rush to do it again, not because it was bad, but because the standard class LNER journeys are usually very, very decent. There's nothing wrong with that, really. But I'm glad I've done it, and I hope I managed to get a slight review out of it. I'm now waiting for Alistair Cassidy, who's on guitar duties, to show up. And once he gets here, it'll be a case of going straight to the venue. So I'm going to stick my phone away just now, and I'll catch up at the gig. I'll see you in a second. There he is. He's spotted me. He's already smiling. There he is. Alistair Cassidy in London. This is the gig for the Honourable Artillery Company HQ. There's Alistair. Off he goes. Right, we're here. I don't know if I'm allowed to film, but that's their land there for their shooting range. God above. This is the centre of London, and this is the nice bit of greenery out the back of the lovely Artillery Company. Honourable Artillery Company. That's their big house. Incredible. We better go in. We better go in and start doing things. What you were just witnessing there was the mustering of the musketeers of the Honourable Artillery Company. Jason knows a lot more about the history than I do, so I'm going to pass the camera to him, and we'll get some chat off him. But they're still going for it. I'm trying not to be too awkward up the back here, but it's very cool. Very cool. Now to Jason. A very quick historical background to this place and the gig and the people we're playing for.
Okay.
For the vlog.
Are you filming?
Oh yes.
Okay, this is a hagiographic account. My understanding is that the grounds, the field that's out there, was granted by Henry VIII in like the 1500s. And essentially it constitutes a artillery range in the City of London. I think it's still classified as such. I think they're still licensed to fire cannon or something. I don't know how the good people of the City of London would feel about that.
Imagine a wee cannonball coming through your office
Just imagine. I get the tongues wagging.
From the musketeers down the road.
And yeah, and so I believe they're the oldest regiment in the British Army. They're even though they're not of regimental size. I think in terms of usage, the term regiment is applied to the HAC, the Honourable Artillery Company. They've been here for a very long time, and so here we are in this incredible drill hall, I think you might call it.
The drill hall,
that used to be, apparently, it was militarised, used to be loads of muskets and all sorts all around the room.
Like the stuff at the bottom here.
Like the stuff at the bottom. And, but tonight, this is going to be filled with 180 reelers, and it's going to be a party to remember.
It's going to be epic. That's a very big thank you to Jason for that. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting indeed. And now we need to crack on with setting up because we only have about an hour before we're having some dinner. So I'm going to cut to some time lapse now, and we'll see you after sound check. That's sound check complete at last. It's a long, hard sound check, and it's now time to time for all of us to go and get some dinner in the green room. A venison stew, I believe. This is dinner. Venison stew, followed by what looks to be a panna cotta type of thing with biscuits and raspberries and a raspberry coulis. Oh yes. Right, you can maybe hear, but everyone is here. There's 180 quite young people actually. There's an awful lot of young people, which I think makes me really old if I'm saying things like that. But oh my god, what a dinner. Absolutely perfect dinner. And now we're about to start playing music, and what I might do, there's an awful lot of breaks after each dance, so there's a very cool thing I'm going to show you. I'm not going to say anything else. I'm going to show you a really cool thing on one of the breaks. And for now, I'll leave you with some absolutely classic gig shots. And I'll see you at one of the breaks. Okay, we are only 2 dances from completion. There's Alistair and Harry there. Now, I said I was going to show you something cool, and it's cool for me, and maybe anyone who plays in a band. It might not be cool for you, but I'm going to show you anyway, because hopefully you're still watching by this point in the video. Now, basically, when you're playing at a gig and there's doors into, say, the kitchen or other places like that, escapes, fire escapes, usually we have to lay the cable along the ground. Obviously it's hassle, that's why that's taped down. Now this is a proper gig venue because they have put little tiny pins into the tops of the door frames so that the cable, look there it is, the cable can go along the top of the door frame. Well, I'll cut to the front camera and I'll show you quickly. It's incredible. I'm very impressed with the Honorary Artillery Company's decision making on that one. So, well done them. I'll show you. Look, I'll show you. It's just some pins. It's cheap. There it is. There's our cable, usually along the front. This is the kitchen. But look, up the wall, and like a wee pin, a screw, right along. Nobody gets hurt. There's your risk assessment for your gigs. There you are. All the way along the top. That's a coat hook there, look there, oh, and a glass of wine. Right, once again my phone is getting low on battery, so I'm going to stick my phone on charge and go and grab myself a bacon roll or something along those lines. And what I'll do is then cut back to the gig. I'll give you a wee tune for now, and then I'll catch up with you all at the end of the night when we hopefully pack this stuff down quickly and get to bed. I'm pretty tired. I'm feeling tired. I think the swim was maybe a bad idea this morning. I'm knackered. And I looked really tired. I think I did look very tired in that very first shot of the vlog. A wee bit more awake in the shot after at Bannatynes, but oh, it's catching up with me now. Maybe I am getting old. Oh, right, I'll see you at the end of the game. Here's a wee change just now. Okay, and we're done. We are done. I'm absolutely done. I've not been this tired after a gig in a long time. It's an early finish as well. These things would usually go till 2 AM sometimes. I'm absolutely gutted. Honestly, God, I'm nearly crying. No, I'm not really. Anyway, as you all know, it's now time for us to pack up all the gear. We're making good progress already. Well, some of the drum kit's away, yeah, we're going to pack up all the gear now. I hope you've enjoyed this gig vlog. I've enjoyed it. My first ever trip on first class on the train. No bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Right, I'm too tired. I'm going to go just now, and I'll see you in the next gig vlog, which will be filmed. It'll be filmed next week. So, and they're coming in thick and fast at the moment. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.